Hey guys, it's really important to know your triangle choke so you know what you're looking at and how the choke is working, and you can properly identify it when you're telling somebody to go for something. Okay, now in Jiu-Jitsu, there are several types of triangles, alright, but with the legs we have the normal triangle, and then we have a switched backwards figure 4 version of that, so you can switch the figure 4 and do it backwards. And then we have the reverse triangle. You can also do that one backwards and switch the figure 4. The inverted triangle, which can also be switched and switch the figure 4. And then we have the inverted reverse triangle, which can be done both ways also. So it's really important to be able to identify those without confusing them. And a lot of places call them different things, but the generally accepted terms are the ones I'm going to be going over right now. Okay guys, this is a normal triangle choke. Now, you notice how I don't have his shoulder in there, okay? When he's got his shoulder in here, this isn't really a good triangle, okay? I want to get that out. There's a few ways to do it. Once I've got that out, I like to have an angle. This way I can get a lot of squeezing power. Now, on top of that, we got a lot of ways to finish the triangle choke. The simplest one, the one you're going to see the most and everyone talks about first, isn't one of the best ones, but it does work. It's just to squeeze your knees together as tight as you can, toes to the ceiling, clamp down with your legs, bridge up, and pull the head down. Nice and tight for a finish, okay? This is the regular triangle choke. Now we're going to go to a different type of triangle, the backwards triangle, or the backwards lock, or the switch figure 4. This one's got a lot of names, but it's not to be confused with the reverse triangle or the inverted triangle. A lot of people use those words interchangeable, and it can be really confusing, so I'm going to go into the details here. Now, the switch figure 4 is when I switch my legs, especially when he puts this arm around my leg. Yeah, see this? He's opening up space. I can't get a lot of squeezing power here, so I grab my shin, and I switch it up, and I make sure that this leg stays tight to his neck. Now I get squeezing power. My favorite way to finish this one is the one made popular by Jeff Glover, just grabbing over both of my knees here and squeeze my knees together. Make it nice and tight and get the tap, okay? That's the switch figure 4 or the backwards triangle. Okay, so here we have the reverse triangle, not to be confused with the switch figure 4. Now I can switch the figure 4 here also, like this, when I lock it up on the neck side instead of locking it on the arm side, okay? That's the normal version. But this is the reverse triangle, and reverse in Jiu-Jitsu generally refers to doing it from behind somebody. So from the back, that's reverse. So I've got the reverse triangle locked in. My favorite way to finish this one is to get a hold of his leg. Now it's not always easy to do. A lot of times they're going to try to keep their legs away. So my favorite way to do it is I'm going to turn him over, belly down, and once I've got him here, I'm going to do a forward roll. I do a forward roll, get a hold of his leg, and then I squeeze for the finish. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay. Now what we have is the inverted triangle, okay? Now in Jiu-Jitsu, inverted generally refers to upside down. So, inverted guard, inverted triangle, upside down triangle. If you were to posture up right now, as you can see, I would be upside down. So, this is the inverted triangle. Now, there's a lot of ways to finish this one also. My favorite way is I take this arm, I scoop underneath his body, and I keep my head on the outside of his leg while I'm grabbing his tricep here. I'm going to pull his tricep over his neck, squeeze my legs, and twist into his body for the finish. Okay, and again, I can always switch the figure 4 on that one too. Okay, now, as you can see, I'm both reverse and inverted. Okay, this is the reverse inverted triangle. Now, this one's a lot more rare, but it does happen pretty often. And the thing about this one is the switch figure 4 version, which I'm not doing now. Right now, I got my lock on the arm side, so this is the regular version. But if I were to put my lock on the neck side, like this here, it's just as popular on this reverse inverted, because I get lots and lots of squeezing power here, and I can really twist into his neck. So, my favorite way to finish on this one, whether it's the switch figure 4 version or the regular version, is I get around his hips here, and I'm going to kind of crank his back and twist for the finish. Okay, it's a great choke, and it also cranks the back. That's the reverse inverted triangle. So, now that we've identified all the different triangles, you kind of know which one you're looking at and how to refer to it best. Good luck in training.